Hey, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Thursday, September the 12th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out today. The message may or may not be for you, so just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. But there was a very prominent energy of the Three of Wands with the Justice card this morning, and what I kept hearing was balance and progress. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this message. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video, especially if you're resonating with the message today. But let's talk about these intuitive insights that came through when channeling the astrology. And so if you think about the Three of Wands and the Justice card, this is all about making a fair and just decision that will lead to a positive change or a positive outcome. And so there might be a major opportunity today in the energies for personal growth, for long-term personal growth. And so we do have the sun forming a square to Jupiter. And so this is bringing forward a big decision that needs to be made, because I was shown the Lover's card with the Queen of Swords. And so you could be this Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with the Queen of Swords, but this is saying a decision needs to be made with logic and clear communication. And so there might be a choice between two. It doesn't have to be between two, but the Lovers does represent a choice. And so make the decision with a certain amount of objective reasoning, because somebody here, I feel, is striving for improvement. And that's really important on the awakening journey. But maybe you're expecting too much, too fast, and that will likely lead you down the pathway of some type of disappointment. And so the Queen of Swords, she's holding that double-edged sword. And so there might be a need to make a judgment call, because I was also shown the Judgment card with the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is an indication of a significant shift or a significant change that is about to occur. And what I heard was rebirth. And so when we go through a rebirth, we go through massive upheaval and changes. And so there's a destined opportunity, I feel, to create change or to embrace change. And with the moon transiting through Capricorn, it's going to be in opposition to Mars that just went into Cancer. And this also brought forward the energy of the Lovers, but this time with the Two of Swords, and then the Emperor with the Six of Wands. And so there might be a very difficult choice when it comes to matters of the heart or a loving situation. And so the Emperor is saying, hey, you don't have to be this Emperor. You could just be embodying this very prominent masculine energy. But the Emperor is here to take a structured approach to making a difficult decision. And with the moon forming a trine to Mercury, this is the energy of the Chariot with the Nine of Wands. And so this is about being fearlessly determined to overcome obstacles and challenges. And it might be a time of stepping into leadership as well, but there is some type of action that needs to be taken. And so there was this underlying feeling of tension, and there could be a lot of tension between emotions and assertiveness. It felt a little bit irritable, actually, to be honest. And so there could be a little bit of emotional volatility coming through, but it really is a huge indication of, hey, it's time. It's time to have that open-hearted conversation, and it's time to go into some type of negotiations, because 29, the number 29 was very prominent in my third eye, and 29 is the anaretic degree when it comes to completing cycles, astrologically speaking. 29 further breaks down to 11, which is a master number. And so there's something here reaching some type of completion when it comes to a lesson and mastering a lesson. So let's go a little bit further with the cards. Today we're going to start off by using the Crystal Stone deck. We're going to give the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck a break today, but let's set the tone today with the Crystal Stone deck. I've been really drawn to work with my crystals lately. So let's set the tone for the reading today with these cards. I want you to remember, guys, this reading, all tarot readings, whether you're watching one from me or somebody else, just take the readings as an opportunity for growth, for expansion. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Hopefully nobody else is out there telling you what to do. But really, all tarot readings are here to kind of nudge you in the right direction. Take it as an opportunity to grow, to expand, to step into your power. and to create the life that you want. So I feel like we still got to shuffle these cards a little bit more. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me as well, I'd like to mention there is a link below to the webpage. If you hit that little ... that more button, you will find the link below to book a reading in with me. And there's also an option now to join the channel membership. So if you'd like to become a channel member, I'm going to be going live today at noon Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to do an all signs zodiac pull. So if that interests you and you'd like to join us on the other side, go check it out. It's going to cost you less than a cup of coffee for like the whole month, to join for the whole month. So we get selenite, first card out, and we get moldavite. Oh boy, selenite and moldavite. And what do we got? We got orange calcite. And so moldavite comes to transform your life. That's for sure. I brought a piece of moldavite back from England with me in July, and moldavite allows you to kind of clear everything that's a block to the path. And so moldavite can be a very expensive stone to get your hands on, but I do feel you could be dealing with somebody extra shady here. Selenite is asking you to clear your path. This is about clearing the path to enlightenment and transforming your life on earth. And so there's something about unlocking your creative potential, and this is in the sacral chakra. I feel sacral chakra, and so maybe there's this need to say, hey, the honeymoon is over. I feel like the honeymoon is over, and so there's this slate wiping energy, and so maybe you need to wipe the slate clean. I do feel like a gypsy below the surface. I think I'm speaking to a healer or somebody that is like doing some type of cleansing, spiritual cleansing, and you need to believe in yourself. And so there is a slate wiping going on here. Maybe you've gone through a brutal week. Maybe it's been a brutal work week for you. I don't know, but it's time for you to really acknowledge somebody here that you're connected with that I feel is a little bit extra shady. And so as you kind of move into this new energy, as you move into this new space, or this new higher timeline, there's something that's lingering below the surface that's creating a lot of bad juju here. That's what I feel. And so maybe it's time to start working with crystals. I feel somebody here has been praying to the gods above, and they've been going through some type of awakening process, and the universe is now gently nudging you, I feel, to clear away some type of negative energy. And so I think you're a spiritual seeker. Moldavite is saying, hey, maybe it's time to tap into those celestial roots of yours. But when you work with the crystal moldavite, it can be trippy as fuck. I'm just going to say, because the impact of working with moldavite is basically going to clear everything that's a block to your ascension journey. So maybe you're feeling trapped in a situation, and moldavite is saying, hey, break free. Maybe you need to break free from an Aquarian. I don't know where that's coming from, but I feel strong Aquarian energy coming through. It's like bringing it to the altar, bringing it to God, bringing it to the altar. And so there could be like a landslide as well. I'm hearing that Fleetwood Mac song, Landslide. And so somebody here, I feel, needs to get grounded when it comes to connecting with spirit, because somebody is operating at a very high frequency here. And it's like, wow, whoa, what is going on here? And so meditation will help you ground. But this is like an explosion of higher perceptions coming in. And then the orange calcite energy is saying, hey, unlock your creativity. There might be a family situation here between two people and a child. I'm not entirely sure, but it's kind of time to take the paintbrush and wipe the slate clean and start from scratch. So somebody here is walking into a brand new cycle, a blank canvas, a blank slate. And I think maybe your life just needs to be feeling like it's got that get up and go again. And so I think it's long past time to turn the page when it comes to closing out a cycle. So bottom of the deck, we get blue calcite. Any blue stone, especially blue calcite, will help you speak your truth. It would be connected to the throat chakra. And so you can make anything your reality. More energy of family coming through. And so there's like a deadline here. There is like the death of a situation here that needs to kind of be, you know, swept aside, pushed aside, dealt with once and for all, so you can make your big dreams a reality. But there's a lot of focused energy here. I feel a lot of overwhelming stress. It's time to put stress in its place. It's time to put stress in its place. There's some type of very overwhelming, I feel, spiritual process happening. And so stress is going to be the enemy. stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. Get yourself grounded. There is something here about feeling like you're in some type of prison sentence or something of the sort. But maybe you've been waking up at 3 a.m. lately. But I do feel there's an enemy in disguise that you really need to be mindful of. And maybe it's a Libra, maybe not. Maybe it's an Aquarius. But it's really time to get this lingering juju out of the way so you can start bringing your creativity back to life. So let's go a little bit further with the tarot cards. And today we're going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck. So let's cut the deck. Let's see what else needs to come through. Oh, yeah. Whew. We got the Moon. We got the Seven of Swords. This is not feeling good. So we get Aquarian energy. We get Pisces energy, and so you could be a moon in Pisces. You could be dealing with somebody that's a moon in Pisces. But let me tell you, we've got a full moon eclipse in Pisces, the first eclipse energy on the Virgo Pisces axis, and this is happening next week. And so there is some type of an illumination. There's still something hidden here when it comes to somebody that you need to kind of get out of the way here. I do feel there's some type of secrets, lies, deception. There could be a cheating scenario. There's like somebody here that's carried a very heavy burden of pain on their back, and it's time to remove the blocks. I feel it's time to remove the blocks. So get ready to face some fears. Get ready for an unexpected revelation. But I do feel this could be very emotional. So let's get 9 of these cards out. Let's see what else needs to come through. What else needs to come through today? Keep in mind, guys, this reading is not sign specific, but I will call out zodiac signs. Like I said, if you'd like to book a more personalized reading, check out the link below. But we are in a destined portal of energies right now. We get the wheel. So this is all about expansion, expanding beyond a cycle. Allow the fates to carry you where it is you need to go when it comes to some type of cleansing process. It might not feel like a victory right now. And so sometimes what feels like a huge loss is actually a blessing in disguise. We get the 9 of Cups. So we got the wheel, the 6 of Wands in reverse, and we get the 9 of Cups. So Leo, Pisces, we get the 8 of Wands in reversed. The central energy is that 5 of Swords, and so there is some type of very deceptive energy here, perhaps with an Aquarius, maybe with a Sag, Leo, or Pisces. We currently have Jupiter in Gemini, so you could be dealing with the Gemini, but this is it. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. This is the final nail in the coffin, and there is going to be some type of completion. And so maybe the last 5 years has been a struggle when it comes to sitting in this truth or accepting some type of truth. We get the Lovers out next. So we get Gemini energy. We get the Queen of Cups, more Pisces energy, and we get the 7 of Swords. So I don't know if it's this Queen of Cups that is being deceitful. The 7 of Swords is attached to her. The Lovers is attached to her. The 5 of Swords is attached to this Queen of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck, we got Virgo energy. We've got the Hermit. And we've got a major coming to Jesus moment. This is a conscious release of a long-standing burden that somebody has carried on their back as a weight for a very long time. And so this is about truth. This is about recognizing the lesson that has been learned. The Hermit card shines the light on the negative vices, and there's blocks being removed. And I think there's somebody here very angry at whatever is being revealed, because I think there could be somebody here that's been living in a state of denial, not wanting to see the truth, not wanting to recognize the truth. So there's kind of like a 3 of Swords in reversed at play. So somebody here has really avoided laying down a burden when it comes to some past heartbreak. And so maybe somebody thought they could sneak away and go to a Queen of Cups, go to a water sign, and not have to deal with a past ending or a past heartbreak. And I think somebody's really played into some type of overindulgence to avoid having to deal with a past poor decision. And so the 5 of Swords as the central energy is saying, hey, Somebody here wanted to win at all costs. Somebody here wanted to come out on top, and they didn't care who they hurt. They really didn't care, and maybe there was some type of betrayal here. But there is going to be an unexpected choice here. I'm not sure if it's the Queen of Cups making the choice or a King of Wands in reverse, but I feel sacred rage. I feel a lot of sacred rage. I think somebody here thought they had their emotions under control, and now they're going to have to lay down a burden when it comes to a past heartbreak. And this is connected to Saturn. And so I do feel secrets are coming to light. There is this very strong energy of disillusionment, cognitive dissonance, and there is a cycle reaching completion. And so there is resistance, I feel, to completing this cycle. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or any of the fixed signs, but this cycle needs to close. Saturn is saying, hey, you can't avoid this karmic reckoning. It's time to face some type of betrayal. So let's clarify the Five of Swords. Let's clarify that Five of Swords because it is the central energy. So when I think of swords, I think of years. So I think there could have been some type of betrayal that happened 5 years ago, and now the past is coming back to haunt somebody because they didn't actually close the cycle properly. They thought they could sneak away and maybe put a band-aid over this situation with the Queen of Cups, who I feel is very loyal and likely self-sacrificed. But let's clarify this Five of Swords. What do we get? We get the Knight of Cups in reversed, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We get the Eight of Coins upright, and we get the Emperor. So yeah, there is a masculine energy here that has avoided doing the work. They've avoided doing the deep dive into some type of an emotional breakup. I do feel we've got somebody here that likes to play games in love. The Knight of Cups in reversed is a love bomber. This is somebody that knows how to speak words of love. They know how to get somebody to say, hey, yeah, let's work on this. Let's work on this. It's all about them. Somebody here very selfish, but this is a rude awakening. I do feel we could have a father here that might have abandoned a family situation because that family energy was strong with the crystal cards. And now there's some type of reckoning. Somebody here has just been so focused on money, money, money. Could be a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. But I feel there's a rude awakening here. There's definitely a rude awakening here. There's some type of realignment going on because you know what? You can have all of the money in the world, but I feel somebody here is emotionally bankrupt and they're trying to live the high life here. But really, they've done it at the expense of, I feel, hurting a lot of people. So let's clarify this Seven of Swords, because I do feel this masculine is angry because there's some type of karma coming back around. So what's the Seven of Swords here? We get the Page of Cups in reversed. We get the King of Coins upright. And we get the Fool reverse. And so, yeah, somebody I feel is feeling a little bit foolish. I do feel this is a really rude awakening. Somebody here I feel chose money over love. Money over love. And there is something coming back around for sure. And I do feel somebody thought they could hide their emotions. I do feel there's this overwhelming sense of fear and anxiety when it comes to some type of crossroads or needing to make a decision. And so somebody is being urged to take action, to break free from some type of old toxic cycle connected to materialism and greed. And so money won't make you happy. Happiness is an inside job, and you can be a millionaire and have all the money in the world, and you can be miserable because really it's about the love. It's not about the money. And so there's going to be a wake-up call, likely by that full moon eclipse in Pisces, and somebody here is going to be required to shed their old ways. So what's this Queen of Cups got to say? Because I feel she was like an innocent bystander. Maybe she wasn't so innocent, but I do feel she's been loyal to somebody to a fault. And I do feel it could be a Pisces. So what has she got to say? She's got the Ace of Coins. She's got the Palace of Swords in reversed. And she's got the Tree of Life. And so there is some very stuck energy here. I feel there's also a queen here that's been in denial. And so maybe she did enjoy all of the money that was coming in. But there is a need to get ready to defend yourself. This Queen of Cups, I feel, is in some type of state of self-denial because all she thought, you know, she was in it for was maybe the love, but really, she's holding on for the money too. And so there's a need to get honest here. Two people not being honest about a situation, and two people, I feel, that have blocks on the heart. But all they're focused on is making that money, making all of that money. And so Pluto just went retrograde, or dipped back into Capricorn retrograde. And this is bringing forward some type of karmic reckoning, because it is all about the love. It is about the love. It's not about the ego. It's not about ego-based relationships. It's about loving relationships. And so there's some type of heart chakra awakening. So let's clarify this King of Wands in reverse, because I feel this is the person that's getting a rude awakening here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. There's some type of past emotional situationship that's been avoided. Yeah, and there's that Queen of Swords in reverse. And so somebody here might have to go back to an ex. I do feel there's an ex here that has exposed something, but there's challenges ahead. And this is to break somebody free from, I feel, overwhelming sense of guilt, regret, remorse. And I do feel there's some type of an abandonment here, where somebody might have abandoned an ex, but I feel she's not even open to any type of communication. But communication is coming in, because somebody here is being encouraged to move, to get in the driver's seat, to go and to create some type of peace in their life. So you could be dealing with, I feel, strong Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. You could be dealing with any of the signs. Definitely Aries for sure, Pisces. But there's a cycle reaching completion. So what is the closing message on this one today, Visions? Somebody here is receiving some type of important messages directly from the divine. So I do feel somebody's been told to get up and go and to transform their life. So what's the closing message today for the spiritual journey? What's the closing message? Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, yeah. You've covered up your trauma and your wounds. You've put a Band-Aid on something here, and it's time to progress forward. So there's some deep past life wounding here coming up to be addressed that's been avoided with a Divine Masculine. And so there's definitely this energy of needing to assert yourself, needing to have a little bit of logic here, a little bit of reasoning here. But there's a Divine Masculine that is in a very healing and releasing portal when it comes to deep family wounds, past life karma here. And then we get the Empathy card. And so if you're dealing with this Divine Masculine, I think you are encouraged to show this Divine Masculine compassion and understanding. And so we all kind of have to walk the journey. We all sometimes do walk different timelines. We're all in our own timeline. But there is a Divine Masculine here going through some major life change and transformation. And so I think there's a relationship here that is no longer serving this Divine Masculine that needs to fade away so he can step into his highest purpose. And the signs have been cautioning this masculine. There is a paradigm shift here. So I think there's a masculine here really struggling with surrendering the lower ego. And they're likely in the dark night of the soul. And there is a situation that is intensifying, that is surfacing, that needs to be addressed. And so this is very uncomfortable. But there is a reconciliation or a reunion on the horizon with a twin soul here, and this contract needs to be fulfilled this lifetime. And so there's a lot being unveiled, I feel, for Divine Masculine here, and there is some type of soul agreement here where two counterparts must come into union and clear some karma this lifetime. And so get ready. There very well could be a reunion on the horizon once this masculine closes out a cycle where I think there's two people living in a state of denial. So I think this masculine's getting ready to come in and share everything that he's learned. I think there's a masculine getting ready to reach out. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below, guys. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.